Hi, this is Minerva Money, and I am Maddie Napier, founder and principal financial planner at Minerva Wealth Planning, a fee-only financial planning firm in Columbus, Ohio, but serving clients everywhere. Minerva Money is really about aligning your goals with your values. I am very passionate about this topic, only because I think there are too many people that go into establishing goals with just kind of what they think is expected of them or what society expects of them, and it's kind of a check the box exercise, like, oh, I'm gonna be healthier, oh, I'm gonna save more money, or I'm gonna, it doesn't necessarily feel like it's always authentic. And so these are just a couple tips, just short video, some things to do or to think about whenever you're trying to establish goals and make sure that they are aligned with your values. Why do we care about aligning these with your values? I mean, I think everybody wants to live a long and fulfilling life and a purposeful life. And so this is kind of a step towards living that life, an enjoyable life. First thing that I will tell you is to kind of think about doing I would say like an energy audit, like an energy and values audit, meaning look back at the previous year and kind of try to recognize what things you really enjoyed about the year, what gave you energy, what did you love spending time doing, absolutely loved creating relationships and being around people and socializing. Then probably makes sense to consider a goal for future years to somehow integrate that. Not that it has to be a very direct, like meet a new person every month or something. It doesn't have to be that direct, but if you can recognize what those things are that give you energy, then you can start that path of how am I ensuring that what I am doing does take into consideration those values that are really important to me. Number 2 is completing a values exercise. There is no shortage of values exercises out there online, so I would encourage you to go out, just search for values exercise. I'm sure you'll find something. Another financial planner, Hannah Moore, that is really admirable person in our industry, and she has a values exercise that I've used with my clients. There's just a list of values, and you just choose, there's a very long list, let's say 100 values. You choose the top 20 that resonate with you, then you cut it down to 10, cut it down to 5, and you really try to hone in on maybe 5 to 7 values. Exercises can help you identify those things that are really important to you and those things that resonate with you. Well, one of mine for sure is competitive, and so my business tends to be kind of that outlet for me, but recognizing that is part of who I am and what I value, I will be looking to integrate those types of things that align with being competitive. Maybe that's quantitative, maybe that's more qualitative, but either way, I can recognize that is something that I'll need to consider when I'm choosing goals for myself or for my business. Lastly, is really establishing those goals. So after you've looked at your past and what you really love and what you really don't love, and you've done a values exercise that you found, you can kind of start to formulate maybe those 5 to 7 values that you feel like are the most important in your life. And then, it doesn't have to be a 1-for-1 where you create a goal for each value, but certainly I think it makes sense that you establish those goals, maybe those 5 goals, and then look at those values and make sure that they make sense. I usually have a goal of networking or meeting new people. One of my values is relationships. So there may be two goals that really hit on that relationships, like bringing in new clients to my firm and meeting new people on a personal level by joining a new club or something. Those things both kind of speak to that relationship value, but the important thing is that those goals are aligned. I would encourage you to think a little bit deeper about the goals that you're establishing. Don't just put them down so that you can check them off the list, even though I know that's very satisfying. I'm a list person, so I get it. But in order to kind of have a long-term meaningful life, I think that it makes sense to really make sure that your goals are aligned with your values. And these may evolve over time, and that's okay. You adjust every few months or every year, however often you need to continue down that path. So good luck and have a wonderful time in 2022 trying to achieve that.